What's up guys, Halcyonics here. Today we're going to talk about some of the new updates to Phasmophobia. So we have some really exciting things in the patch notes as of 27 February, 0.8.1.0 released. We're not going to go through all the different kind of updates that are in here. I highly recommend you check it out. What we are going to look at is all the new things that they've added in to the lobby and shop itself, right? So the first thing we're going to look at here is if you walk over to your trophy cases, they've all been given like a nice black background. It really makes things kind of contrast more. The lighting seems better. Things really pop. You can still inspect all your items and all that kind of stuff. But I think it looks a lot better. Let's not talk about the fact that I don't have a bronze trophy in there. We're just going to move right on past that. Anyways, let's go back to the shop here. So this is where things are really exciting, right? So typically as we're looking at this, basically it looks like every item now has 3 tiers. A low tier, a medium tier, and a top tier, and I assume low is going to cost less, medium what we pay now, and top tier is probably going to cost a lot more. So an example here is the different spirit boxes, which we'll go over here in a minute, but it's very exciting. So looking around, the first thing that we have are sanity pills. The one on the far left now says Insane Away. We have our regular ones in the middle, and then a spot for a third. Looking at books, same thing, kind of a journal, you know, our regular ghostwriting book, and then now it's called a grimoire. Kind of hard to see there with the reflection, but same thing with the mics. We have spots for 3, for UV. We have our glow stick, our regular light, and then a big honkin' UV light. 2 regular flashlights there with spot for 1 more to be added. As you go over here, we have our regular salt, some sort of salt, fancier salt in the middle, and then what looks like black salt on the far right, right? So then we also then have our different spirit boxes. We're missing one to the far left. We have our basic one, which is the SB7, and then SB11 on the far right. We also have a new, looks like a head camera. The one on the left is what we start with. The one on the right kind of looks like it has more IR on it. We also then have our parabolic microphones here, kind of a basic one on the left, the current one that we have in the middle, and space for another one. We have different kind of lighter type things, right? So the basic one in the middle, a Zippo on the bottom. What looks to be like matches on the very top there. So kind of interesting how those are going to work. I don't know yet. Thermometers, looks like a basic stick kind of monitor with mercury. Our laser one in the middle, spot for another one. Only our regular EMF reader right now with spot on either side. We got candle, something in the middle, and then we also have what appears to be a lantern right there. Right below that we have the camera, so like a Polaroid, a regular digital camera, a spot, and then also the crucifixes, right? So a wood one, our current one, and a really ornate one on the right, which is really, really cool looking. I'm very excited to see what that does. I assume more uses, I don't know. We also then have our smudge sticks towards the top there, something missing in the middle, and then what appears to be like an incense ball, like a priest would use, so I assume that's going to be the new kind of way to have a larger smudge area. We have our basic camera and our basic dots, again, spots on either side, so soon we'll have different models to have low and top tier. Our motion sensor, regular one at the top there. One in the middle is interesting. It actually has a little fold-out spot and like a screen on the front there. So I'm not sure what that's going to be used for. Maybe it's going to take a photo for us, like a trail cam. That would certainly be very, very cool. But all some really cool stuff. We also got this little black light here. So if you follow the arrows on the ground, kind of points this way. Kind of follow around a little bit. And we've got these different symbols that light up on the ground here. Now these are kind of remind me of almost like demon symbols from Mortuary Assistant. I'm not sure if that's what it is or not. I'm sure there's probably plenty of theories out there. If you guys know what it is, let me know in the comments. I haven't figured it out yet. I'm sure there's people researching it a whole heck of a lot, but as of right now, I don't really have a good idea for what it is. It looks like the rest of the lobby is basically the same here. Van looks the same, loading dock, all that kind of good stuff. Nothing really to see up there. You know, we kind of come around to our little fancy door here. Our little friend is still in there, kind of twitching out, being a ghost. And then, yeah, that's you know, I remember seeing the furniture as well in there, but maybe it was. Go up to the recreation area, and that's about all the same. So if you guys have any other things that you've noticed, things that I might have missed, let me know in the comments. I'd appreciate it, but hopefully this helps some of you guys see what some of the new additions are in the new Phasmophobia update. Good luck out there. I'll catch you guys later.